Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Blue Lotus Vibes by Janita McLean. And if this is your first time coming to my channel, I hope that you will like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for when I upload any videos or go live, you will be one of the first ones to know. But I want you to sit back and enjoy this content today, and thank you for coming. Here I'm using a 12 by 24 inch board. It's my cutting mat. And now I've already cut out the design. We're going to go in here. And I always use extra tape, as you can see on my board, to make sure that my vinyl stays down. What I did was I went in and I reversed image, because when you're cutting HTV vinyl and it has a clear, which is your carrier sheet, on the front, you always want to reverse your image. So now I am taking all of my image up. Ooh, got a piece of something on my board. Taking my image up, and that's going to get on my nerves. Okay. I'm going to take that tape off. And we're going to take and pull all of this off of the board. Okay. Now we're going to move our board out the way. And I'm going to slowly go in here and take apart my image. Okay, I'm going to find a corner. And I'm going to take my time, turn it around this way, and I'm going to slowly peel it back. Slowly peel it back. I'm looking for my image. I'm going to hold down and press down and pull the glitter backing up. So you're going to take your time, because you are using the dots that you just cut out. So I'm going to take my time, go in here and slowly peel. Slowly peel. Hold that down. Pull this back, because we're trying to find out exactly where our dots are. And as you can see, it's slowly coming in. Slowly coming in. I put that one right there. That's my extra dot, because I know I need it in here in my design. So I put that one extra to the side. And we're just going to go in. See, that's where that dot's going to go at. It's an empty piece. As you can see right here, there's an empty piece right here. And I know that dot, I'm going to put that dot in there. So we're going to keep going just like this. Take your time, like I said. Hold down and pull your vinyl. Hold, pull your vinyl. Pull your vinyl. And just making sure no dots are pulling up. Okay, so I'm going to go in, constantly keep pulling. Constantly keep pulling. Okay. Now, this is what we are left with. We are left with all of the design. I'm going to cut these pieces, and then we're going to be ready to construct this shirt together. the heat press. I have my temperature at 335 for 45 seconds. We're gonna go in with a gilding shirt. It is cotton, 100%. We're gonna get our guides together like this. And we're gonna set our t-shirt down for a few seconds just to take the moisture out. Remember, I always go 3 to 4 fingers from the top. So what I'm doing basically, as I'm taking the moisture out, I'm also making sure that I line my shirt up as my cheek guide to let me know exactly where I'm going to start my design at. And I'm just taking out the extra little pieces, making sure that we are completely lined up from shoulder point to shoulder point, from sleeve to sleeve, so that when we go and put in our center crease, it will be exactly where it should be at. Okay, I'm gonna go with that, and we're gonna go down. You just want to do it for a few seconds, not too long. Okay, now we have our center guide. We're gonna put this on. We're gonna make sure that we have our neck completely off of the heat press. I'm making sure it is lined up properly. Okay, and I just want to smooth this out. I'm going to grab my lint roller. We're going to go in and make sure there's no extra lint on here. Okay, put that to the side, and we're going to go in with our top piece to our design. This is the top piece. I'm going to line this up and make sure it's in the middle. And I am going to pull this tag down for a minute, because even though you take that moisture out and you make that middle piece, you still want to make sure that it is properly lined up. Now this is the top of the B, but I also have the words that have to go up here, and I don't want them to be down too far. So let me pull the words and make sure that they're going to be lined up properly. Okay, so I have my words right here. I'm just going to go in and cut, because they are not going to be lined up exactly together like that. I'm going to go in, I'm going to put this one about right here. And then I'm going to put this one about right here. So I'm going to cut this off. This is extra. And I want it about right there. Now, I can pull this back up where I need it to be at. Move my extra pieces out the way. And now I can line up my B, and I know exactly where I want the B to go at. Now I do want the B centered, so I'm going to put it right about here. Going to check my line up, make sure that I am lined the way I want it to be. I'm going to get a Teflon sheet, which I have right here. I'm going to put that down. And we're going to go down for 45 seconds, and I'll be back. let this cool off real quick before I go in and add anything else to it before we pull it off. I'm just getting all my other pieces lined up so we will be ready to go. Now, let me go ahead and pull this apart. And just like that, it has appeared. Now what we are going to do is also incorporate, I do have some golden rhinestones. No, these are Aurum Dorado. I'm going to use Aurum Dorado in certain places, so it will be added along with this glittered design. We have a crown that we have to put in. I'm going to put that crown right about here. I'm going to cut it down first before I actually put it in. But let's peel off the rest and see how that came out. Okay, and that came out pretty good. Everything is fine. I'm going to go and cut down this piece right here. Just like that. Go across the top. And now I'm going to incorporate that one little dot that I told y'all that I had previously made so that I can make sure that it looked complete. So I'm going to add that dot. The dot is right here. I'm going to cut that down so it fits right in. Go across like that. Okay. I'm going to make sure it fits. Now this look a little too big. I'm going to find another dot that's a little bit smaller, because a lot of times when I do cut this type of stuff out, I do have an extra dot along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut one of these out, because I want to make sure that it fits just right in the spot I needed to fit in. And I don't want it to be too big. Okay, so that fits perfect just like that. I'm going to press that down. As you can see, it fits right into place. We're going to go ahead and press this area down. I'm going to add in my rhinestone pieces up in here before we go on and add the bottom last layer to this design. We have went down for a few seconds. The rhinestones are adhered to that area. I'm going to go ahead and move our shirt up some more so that we can put the final touchings on the design. Move it up, making sure I keep it lined up so I'll know exactly where everything is going to go in place at. And I'm going to drape that off a little bit, and then we're going to go down just like this. Going to smooth that out. Get my there we go. Let's get the roller in here. Roller comes in handy. Comes in handy. Okay. Now I'm going to get the back bottom part to the design, making sure he stayed lined up as well. And he's going to go in just like this. And then we'll add in the rhinestones in the empty spots that I have open. I'm going to get my carrier sheet. I'm going to go down again. Let me get a bigger piece, a carrier sheet. Just want to make sure that that stays covered as well. And we're going to go down for a few. And then we're going to go ahead and add the rhinestone. Okay, we now have our bottom piece to our design. I'm going to make sure I take my time and peel this off. going to take our Aurum Dorado again, and we're going to go in and fill in the Aurum Dorado in the simple extra little spots that I left out. I'm going to turn this heat press off because this is going to take a minute. But just watch me work. I'm going to go ahead and put these in. So that I can incorporate the little line, and that is going to go, let me cut this down so I can see where I'm going at. Okay, now just have to see how I want this. Do I want this line to go this way? I think I wanted to go that way. So I'm going to put it right here near his stinger, and I'm going to put it right there. We're going to go in just like that. I'm going to move this up again. I'm going to get this right here, put this over that part and this part. We're going to go down, and then we're going to see the final. Okay, everything has been completely pressed. The heat press is now off. We're going to remove this. I'm going to remove this as well. Okay. And here we go. Completely designed. Everything has appeared as far as the glitter vinyl and our rhinestones. And everything is completely on. So thank you guys for coming for another video. I appreciate y'all, and y'all know how I say. Y'all be safe in these streets.